Death, dying suddenly, ranked number 6. You know what ranked number 1?
Presentation.
Public speaking. That's the one thing that people fear more than anything else. And so you all did a fantastic job. So let's give yourselves a round of applause. You did a great job. As I think you saw through the presentations, though, there are some elements that become clear when you're standing up here that are not clear necessarily when you're sitting down there. And one of those is considering the audience. And that really tailors your message. You know, all of us have very important things to say about our businesses. There's so much we could say, but there's not time to say it. And so the level of detail, sometimes, you know, we get carried away and we get off into these details. Sometimes we use the industry jargon, you know, the language that we understand and that's unique to our industry, but we're not sure our audience understands that jargon. I mean, one for me, in particular, if you're going to be presenting to Western Europeans or to Americans, I mean, for example, the use of the term the Arab region or the Arabic region. What does that mean?
What is that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it could mean lots of things. In fact, I mean, there are lots of definitions. There's the MENA region, you know, Middle East and North Africa. What constitutes the Middle East? There's the broader MENA region, which is has the broader region, which is now in political use. So there's all kinds of these jargon in terms which we understand, but we have to make sure that our audience understands. I was impressed with the level of creativity in the presentations. Use of graphics, use of pictures rather than words. In some cases, that was very good, very creative. The use of an organizational chart, for example, rather than just a list. But in some cases, we saw that just the list was effective as well. So again, the level of detail has to be tailored to your audience and to your style. Each of us have a unique style of presentation that we bring to this. Sometimes we like to have, you know, when we're sitting there working on PowerPoint, it's really easy to see things on the screen and to have all this really cool animation. But when you get up here and you start talking and you realize the number of mouse clicks, you know, click through that you have to do to get all of these things to show up. At the same time, you're nervous. At the same time, you have a very important message to get across. Sometimes you just have to do a trade-off. You have to figure out, okay, you know, maybe it's okay just to have the slide pop up and I don't have to do all this cool stuff. Unless, you know, and the other thing is, of course, that when you're preparing, you realize that if you're going to do those gimmicky things, it takes a lot of preparation. Practice, practice, practice. I was impressed with the level of presentations. I'm impressed with your plans. I think you've all got great command of your businesses. And so I'm really heartened by the fact that all of you really understand